cocksocks. It's not that we love you. It's not that we don't love you. It's just that we don't care.
It's dripping, man.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Very appropriate that we ended our series tonight in this set, Brian's Loft, with Brian and Justin. I remember 5 years ago, it was the second day we were doing the pilot, and I think Gale and Randy barely knew each other, and they had to do the first scene, the first sex scene that when Justin came to Brian's apartment. And I remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but I said to you before we did it, that whatever you do when you go out on that set today, you're going to set the precedent for as long as the show runs. And I have to say, and I think we all agree, that you were absolutely amazingly magnificent that first time. And you continue to be magnificent in all you've had to do for 5 seasons. That scene became the seminal scene of our series. It made people love us, and it made people hate us. But that scene, I think, established what our show was. Other characters followed in your footsteps, but the relationship between Justin and Brian was the first of its kind. You two have created a landmark in television that will follow you, and I hope that you will be as proud of it and your work as we all are, and that the world will be, because there will never be another relationship like Brian and Justin on television, ever. And we have it, and it's because of the two of you. I know it has been challenging to both of you for 5 years, and it has not been easy. But you have never complained. You have always done it.
I truly applaud your courage and your wonderful acting. And hey, it's okay to complain, whatever you have to do to get through. Curse anybody you want, have a short fit, who cares? Just as long as you get through this very difficult process and do this beautiful work. And you have, and I'm so proud and grateful to you. And I love you both dearly.
Obviously a very strange moment. I am the worst public speaker. This isn't really the public, but it means speaking in front of people. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, but I don't know what to say. But, in all of this, wrapping things up, the only thing that I really care about is trying to relate all of this to what it means to be alive as a human being. I'm still not really clear what that is as it relates to what we're doing right now. But I guess it's as important as you make it, That's what I've learned. And sometimes you don't realize the impact of what it is that you're actually going through until it's over. It's just a hard old story. We all know that one, right? But all I want to say is we're all just trying to make it through, right? So I'm very happy to have had a sort of I guess, a second act in my life, and I'm very happy to have spent it with all you people. There's a lot of people that I wish aren't here, but for what it's worth, it's real good right now. And thank you. Thanks a lot. I'm going to force myself to speak because I've been dreading it for 3 days since I realized that it was sort of what we were supposed to do. I want to thank Stephen for the tear stick. I asked for it so you wouldn't think I was cold. You know, I've heard so much over the past 3 days about the show and its importance and its significance, and it is all true and has an incredible amount of value, but when I look back on the past 5 years that I've spent in Toronto, the fact that we actually made a TV show is kind of like the last thing I think about. For me, it's the hours that I've spent with you, the months and days and years that we've spent together. It's like people don't spend this much time together. And people don't have the luxury of getting to know people in such a easy, thorough way. And people don't spend this much time with their families. And I wouldn't have wanted to spend like a minute less with any of you. We all come together to do this thing, to make this product that's going to be like sold and marketed, and we all have these very specific roles that we have to do to make that thing, and we're always told to do it faster and better, and what that is, and it can become dehumanizing to a certain extent. So there's, for me, and I think for everybody who does this tug of war between like the reason that we're here, what we're making, and we want it to be good, and then like what Gale was saying, like the fucking reason that we're here. And the fact that I've begun sort of figuring out that struggle with the kind of examples that I've had, the kind of openness and the way that you've shared how you dealt with those things. Even when I couldn't show up for the fucking work, I always wanted to show up because of everybody here, and I'll never be able to thank you enough for that, because I never bothered to learn your names. That was my joke!
Hey, before we have some champagne and some breakfast, can we just have, or please, a round of applause for the greatest crew that we've ever worked with. You guys are fantastic, sensational, and we could not have done this without you. anymore.
Hello, everybody. It's Debbie from the diner with her two favorite homos. Saying goodbye. It's been swell. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, that's great. Can we have our check, please, Deb? Thanks. We gotta go. We love you.
Love you. Thanks.
That's a wrap on Liberty Diner. Did you get caught? Ladies and gentlemen, Sharon Glass.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.